Welcome back to Guitar Control. My name is Matias Rengel, and today we're going to be exploring some really cool arpeggios and plucking rhythms. Let's get down to it. We're going to learn a few arpeggios that are very, very cool. For the first one, we're going to grab the same progression always, so we can focus on the arpeggios. For the progressions, we're going to grab A minor, C, E7, okay? Now for our first arpeggio, check this out, we're going to play super easy actually. You're going to play the fifth string and the second string together with your thumb and ring finger, and then with your index and middle finger you're going to play the fourth and third right after. And right after that, what you're going to do, you're going to play the fifth and then the second, but separately, not together. So the way you can think of this is that you play the fifth and the second together, then the fourth and the third, and then you do the same thing, except that this time you play the fifth and the second separately. So, and then you do the same for the next one. Now, when you go on a different chord like this one, that has the root on the sixth string, you're going to change the thumb position, but you're going to keep the other ones where they are on the same strings, right? So you're playing, instead of playing the fifth and the second, you play the sixth and the second, okay? So, but you're going to maintain the fourth and third with these two fingers. Now for the next one, we're going to be doing this. Super simple actually. What you're going to be playing, same chords, because we're only focusing on the arpeggios, but of course you can take this to different places and it sounds incredible, right? But let's focus on the arpeggios for now. So for this one, you play fifth, fourth, and then you're going to plug the third and second together. Then you repeat that, fifth, fourth, but this time you're plugging the second and the first. So, and now when you go on the next chord, same thing, except that instead of the fifth, you play the sixth. And you can make it interesting if you want, and you can start changing the chords there, like put the pinky in the second time. Right? Now for the next one, we're going to be playing this. Now, for this one, what you do, and you start with the third, then you go to the fifth, then you go to the second, and then you go to the fourth. And then you play the first, so, and then you go to the third, the second, and the fourth. And you do the same all in the different chords. It's gonna take a little bit to learn it. I mean, when I first learned it, it was for a minute, but like after like a few minutes, it's gonna be fine. Right? Now, all these arpeggios sound okay with these chords. Obviously, if you put more fancy chords, like I showed you before, it sounds way better, obviously. So yeah, you just apply it to different chords and it's going to be good. For the plucking rhythm we're going to be learning, is going to be really cool. We're going to grab different chords. Let's grab a G major 7, 3rd fret on the 6th string, 4th fret on the 4th, 3rd string, and 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Then we're going to go into this one. This is going to be an F sharp, an F flat 7 sharp 5, I would say. You have on the second fret you have the 6th string and the 4th string. Then on the 3rd fret you got the 3rd string and 2nd string. And then you go into a regular B minor 7, then to an A minor, and back into a D 9, which is a D7 with a knotted 9. So 5th fret of the 5th, 4th fret of the 4th, 5th fret of the 3rd, and 5th fret of the 2nd. Right? So we got. Now for the pluck, it's very interesting actually. What you're going to, I like to play with the pick, but of course, if you don't play with the pick and do this with these fingers, you can also play without the pick and just use the thumb instead of the pick and use these 3 fingers. But I prefer with this one for now. But you choose whatever it's more comfortable for you. So what you're going to do, play with the pick or the thumb, the 6th string, and then you're going to pluck the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string, but don't pluck it like just subtle, right? And you're going to want to mute with the palm right there the bass a little bit. See, it's more like. What you're going to do after that, you remove the pressure from the chord and you pluck and mute it basically, but you continue to keep the chords there. And then you come down like that, see, like you hit the string. So it's going to be a little bit complicated because you gotta like remember to remove the pressure and immediately do in the same strings, and then come down. See, so practice that. Right after that, what you're going to do is you come down, and then once again you play the muted notes on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd, right? And then the muted 6. So 6, open chord, then muted pluck, come down, and then muted pluck again, and muted 6. See? Pretty cool, right? And then you're going to play one more time this at the end, the 6. So, and then you go to the next one. Now, here I do a little bit different, something towards the end. So for the first 2 chords are the same. Now when I go here, I do, and then I play. So I do it half and half, right? So I do, and then instead of going into the muted there, I just go bass. I go half step down and bass, and then the pluck. So got it? And then I just play that, and then that. Super simple, those two. So it's like. You could extend it though, right? You could do like. It's just a little bit weird rhythmically if you extend it, right? So much better to play without the extension, but yeah. And you could use that in different chords, right? Like. Alright, so and that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the lesson. There's a link in the description that you can use to download the tab. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Guitar Control's YouTube channel for daily guitar lessons. Thank you so much for watching.